From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
I'm Joe St. George in Charleston, West Virginia. Coming up, we take a closer look at paid family leave benefits in this country and why the Democrats' Build Back Better bill isn't including them.
Have you heard about the fire that happened in Denton? Did you know Bozeman firefighters helped? I'm Annie Johnson, and coming up, I'll have more on their catastrophic experience, and I promise it's something you don't want to miss.
Just ahead of 6:30 on this Thursday. Chillin and Matt Elwell with you
Looks
here.
like the lights
starting to come. Finals week up at Montana State University. So a lot of those cars are now moving, and then they'll be bolting out of here for the holidays. So good luck, study hard, trade don't forget. I just pass that along.
Yeah.
Like he's clearly watching.
Yeah, right. He's not awake. Temperatures this morning are very frigid. Bundle up on the way out the door. It is very slick out there. That snow that melted and then turned back to ice is
slicker
still
than
there.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, we described it as the roads being like a constant rumble strip. That ice is going to be an issue no matter where you go for the most part. Not to say that you won't be able to drive, but we'll talk about the road conditions coming up in just a bit. Right now, pretty quiet. There may be some mountain snow showers and the heavier snow developing during the overnight. Just bundle up on the way out the door. These temperatures only topping out in the 20s. Cool clouds in place through the afternoon. We'll see another round of snow overnight tonight. We'll break it all down for you in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Matt. 6:30 now. Should parents be paid for taking time off following the birth of a child? While some companies in some states offer paid leave programs, it currently isn't mandated at the federal level, which means many employees across the country don't have access to it. Our Joe St. George explains why the United States may continue to be one of the only countries in the world without a program, even though efforts to create one recently passed the House of Representatives.
What's he doing? Are you going to give some smiles?
Meet Natalie Welling's latest bundle of joy.
Tell me a story. Yeah.
Young Lennox is only 6 weeks old, an eventful period for any new mom.
So I went back when 2 weeks ago, when he was 4 weeks.
Natalie, however, can't spend every waking moment with her son. Why?
My employer doesn't offer any paid family leave.
The United States continues to be one of the only major countries in the world without nationwide mandated paid leave. All of these countries have it. Natalie says her family couldn't afford to not have her work. For those 4 weeks that she did stay home,
everything was unpaid. I received nothing.
It appeared for a moment this year paid leave may be created by Congress. The House of Representatives included 4 weeks in their version of the Build Back Better bill that passed in November. But every indication is that it will be scrapped before the Senate votes. West Virginia's Democratic Senator Joe Manchin has said it doesn't belong in the bill, believing it should be addressed in a separate bipartisan way. Natalie lives in West Virginia, is Manchin's constituent, and hopes he changes his mind.
It's very sad. I mean, we want parents to work like they don't have children, but parent like they don't have a job.
But Senator Manchin is not supporting paid family leave. And when you come here to West Virginia, you quickly realize why.
I mean, we're a very Republican state. We gave Donald Trump the second highest percentage of the vote.
John Finley runs the Republican Party here. He says the only Democrat left elected to statewide office is Joe Manchin. His group has been pushing Manchin to vote no on as many Democratic ideas as possible, and he thinks it's working.
Our job is to pressure Joe Manchin. I mean, if he votes stop, he might be reelected. If he votes with the Biden agenda, he will lose.
Still, people like Natalie
See, I want my mama home.
just hopes the country figures out something soon.
The child suffers.
In Given, West Virginia, I'm Joe St. George.
6:33 now. When devastation strikes in Montana, an outpouring of support usually follows. That's exactly what happened when the West Wind Fire blazed through more than 10,000 acres around the town of Denton. That fire fully contained, and Denton is recovering. Bozeman firefighters are also back in Bozeman. MTN's Annie Johnson is this morning's Positively Montana story with first responders from across Gallatin County who hit the road ready to help in any way they could.
Could you imagine driving into a small town and everything's on fire?
There were open flames everywhere. You could hear propane tanks hissing. You could smell gas. You can smell plastics burning. There are cars burning.
Multivern was one of 5 first responders from Gallatin County who went to Denton to help out with the West Wind Fire.
The initial reports we got were that it was bad. And for our incident commanders to put that type of language, that gets us all, gets our interest piqued. And we knew that something was happening.
And something was happening.
We were estimating 24 primary structures or homes. And then, of course, probably another 20 outbuildings. Significant loss in any community, let alone a small community like Denton. That's not a big town. Just a few hundred people live there.
And still, that's not all that was destroyed.
Equally significant to that community was the loss of their large grain elevator.
But these Gallatin County emergency personnel weren't there to just look at the damage.
We come in as a team of managers, and there's a delegation. They give us the authority to manage that incident for them, which helps the locals, because then it allows the locals to get back into their community, take care of their own properties, their own families, get back to their day jobs, and then we stay there and manage this large incident for them.
But what has this firefighter so concerned is something he's never seen in his 30+ years in his career.
Come December, we should be skiing and snowmobiling and ice fishing and recreating outdoors, not fighting wildfires.
But the West Wind fire is something he'll never forget.
That's what I remember is the sounds, and then it's nighttime, so the fires seem more intense, and all these homes are burnt into the foundations, and it's like something out of a movie.
Reporting in Bozeman, Annie Johnson, MTN News.
By the way, that fire started by a downed power line mixed with winds of up to 90 miles per hour. Well, smartphones' GPS have made paper maps virtually obsolete and put the power of navigation in our pockets. But now engineers are working on a high-tech update for another directional tool that could revolutionize how we find our way around. Asher Karashi has more on the street sign that could be coming to a smart city near you.
The first street signs date back hundreds of years. They help you figure out where you are and where you're going. But what if they could be updated throughout the day, hour by hour, to keep you informed about what's happening around you?
This is a fully functioning street sign that allows you to essentially market, advertise, and communicate out to the public.
This is what engineers of the Point Sign are calling the future of street signs.
The key to this is it's a very simple design from the outside.
Yes.
But very complicated inside.
Very complicated. It actually has the ability to tell how many people are around it.
Michael Ottoman is the president of Points Lab LLC, the makers of the high-tech smart sign.
It allows municipalities to speak to the community. It allows the local shops to speak to the community. It allows the community to come in and get directions for information itself.
It's essentially a stationary robot driven by artificial intelligence that can provide real-time, up-to-date directional information to help you get to where you want to be. 3 fins rotate about the pole as information is fed into the Point sign.
So if you're at an amusement park and you want to go on a ride, it can tell you what direction that ride is, but also can tell you what the wait time for that ride is as well.
The project is a collaboration between the Points Lab and award-winning engineering team Optimal Design, a technology innovation firm that develops everything from wearables and virtual reality gear to smart city products like the Point sign.
This is really our specialty, is being able to develop outdoor electronics that have a lot of ruggedization built into them. So everything from make sure it's earthquake proof to hurricane, wind resistant proof, and then there's always the use and abuse factor as well.
The street sign features a touchscreen display panel as well.
It's interactive, meaning you can go up to this display itself. You can go say, let's go, what's going on for dining. You can allow you to drop down some dining locations for what you're interested in.
The display menu updates as everything around it does. As more appropriate, popular, or timely events approach, the menu refreshes its options.
You might want to have a lightning detector out in the park so that it can pick up and send information that lightning struck and then sound an alarm saying everybody off the ball field.
From an advertising standpoint, it can detect how many people are around it and point them to a sale at a local cafe, for example.
If there's, for example, an Amber Alert, or if there's a tornado warning, that type of messaging, that emergency messaging, will take precedent over everything else.
The smart street sign can be made permanent, semi-permanent, and even temporary for short-term events like conventions and outdoor concerts. Touted as the most advanced directional smart sign on Earth, the Point sign will be rolling out in smart cities, convention centers, and even airports in the coming year. I'm Asher Qureshi reporting.
Very cool. 6:38 now. Job seekers have plenty of opportunities this time of year, but be careful of sites that promise to get you hired or listings that offer pay and perks that seem too good to be true. Mallory Sophiste has more on how to vet job postings as we continue the countdown of the 12 scams of Christmas.
A labor shortage has led to millions of job openings, which means workers have more options. And while sign-on bonuses or other incentives are becoming more common, they're also being used as bait in many job scams. It's a holiday hiring blitz, companies adding tens of thousands of workers. But among the growing list of opportunities are decoys, scammers posing as businesses on popular job search sites, intent on stealing your money or personal information.
A person is hired and then sent a large check for $4,000 or $5,000 to set up their home office. The check is sent for too large an amount, so they cast a check, which of course turns out to be fraudulent, and then they forward a chunk of that money onto the bad guy, and they're stuck once the bank figures out the check is no good.
The FBI has also seen job seekers being used as money mules.
To unwittingly open bank accounts that the scammers can direct funds to be sent to, and then move those funds as directed by the criminal.
Scammers create fake work from home opportunities, helping them bypass any in-person meetings.
They immediately hire you without really interviewing you, asking you questions.
And they know money is a strong motivator.
They're going to lure you in with high pay. If it's a job that's normally $15, $18 an hour, and they're suddenly offering you $25 or $30 an hour, that's a warning flag.
Once they offer you the job, they'll send over employment paperwork.
Name, social, bank account and routing number, all that information, which is normal to provide to an employer.
Except FBI Supervisory Special Agent Keith Custer said it'll be used to steal your identity. You should research potential employers before giving them any sensitive information. Google their name, phone number, email address, and business address. And if it's a well-known company, call their HR department. Ask if they're hiring for that position. With your 12 Scams of Christmas, I'm Mallory Safaste.
Now, this is just one of the many scams targeting holiday shoppers, job seekers, and travelers. To learn more about the others, head on over to our website.